Hello, I'm Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and I'd like to welcome Tara French, Managing Director with Cazaly Resources. And Tara, we're speaking ahead of Mining News Select Australia, and with a suite of assets, what's the key message you'd like investors to understand about the company?
Well, while Cazaly has always maintained a portfolio of projects, so we do get exposure to multiple commodities, the Goongarrie Gold Project is certainly our key focus moving forward. We've got a track record of discovery success. We're genuine explorers, and we certainly aim to get the maximum value out of every meter that we drill in the ground. And we do this by meticulously planning our drilling, but also staging that drilling process so that we can always make sure the next phase of drilling is well planned.
Well, can we take a closer look at Goongarrie then? What are the highlights of your flagship project?
Oh, look, the primary has to be location, location, location. It's just 90 kilometres north of Kalgoorlie. It's in a multi-million ounce gold district. We're on the Bardock tectonic zone, which is the northern extension of the Boulder-Lefroy zone, shear zone. And I guess so it's highly prospective for gold mineralisation, and we know we've got historical gold intercepts there that just were never followed up. And this is the beauty of this project. So the last drilling that was done at Duke of York, for instance, which is where we're going to go to first, was done in early 2000s. And the gold price then was about 300 US dollars. Now it's over 3,300. So, that's a big difference. And, certainly changes the economics of the package as well. So we're very keen to get on the ground and test that target in particular. We do have many more, but that's first cab off the rank. So in terms of the deal, it was a fantastic deal where there was no upfront cash payments, there's no milestone payments, and there was also no dilution to our shareholders. So no issue of script. So all the money goes into the ground, which is a fantastic outcome. And we were able to earn up to 80% of the Goongarrie project, the joint ventures with Bright Star Resources, by spending $3 million over a 4-year period. And of course, we can fast track that.
Well, in terms of what you've got planned with those funds over that period of time, Tara, what sort of news should investors be keeping an eye out for in the coming months?
Well, very shortly, we will be commencing RC drilling because we have just received all of our approvals. We've completed a heritage survey and we have clearance. So we will be getting on the ground drilling fairly shortly as soon as we can get some areas cleared for drilling, some sumps dug, and we'll be hitting the ground with the RC rig. Now, the Duke of York that I mentioned just before, we're chasing gold intercepts, which are near surface of 8 metres at 10.7 grams per tonne gold and 13 metres at 3.5 grams per tonne gold. Now, this mineralisation isn't tested at depth. These intercepts are quite shallow, between about 30 metres and 50 metres below surface. And there's old workings at surface, so it's really exciting. So once we get drilling, then we'll have assay results following on from this program. And then what we'll be doing is looking to generate new targets with a regional air core program. And of course, the excellent results that we're anticipating getting from the RC drilling, then we should have a good idea of what the plunge direction is of this mineralization. And then we should be able to plan our next phase of RC drilling, which can then target down plunge along strike. So yeah, it's very exciting times.
Tara, you mentioned the prospect of some promising drill results to come, hopefully. So, in terms of what you see success looking like for Cazaly, what's the picture you'd paint for investors?
So we're really looking to focus on the Goongarrie Gold Project here, and this is because we do see the potential for discovery success out here as significant. So that's our aim, is to make new discoveries here, discover new economic mineral resources. In addition, we will look to improve our land position in the district, so looking to acquire more ground in the district as well, and ultimately, make some returns for our shareholders.
Well, Tara, thanks very much for taking the time to speak today. Much appreciated.
Thanks so much.